We start this noon with that breaking news out of London. British police have arrested the brother of King Charles in their investigation into the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Former Prince Andrew was taken into custody outside his home at Sandringham Estate. Tina Kraus is live in London for us, tracking these developments. Tina.
Jessica, well, the arrest of Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor comes about 2 weeks after an anti-royal group had urged police to investigate claims he shared confidential documents with the convicted sex offender while serving around a decade as British trade envoy. And this marks an unprecedented moment in modern history of the British monarchy. Police guarded the entrance to the royal estate in Norfolk, England, where officers arrested former Prince Andrew this morning.
To see those police cars arriving at the Sandringham estate is quite a moment. This is the King's brother.
Police say they detained the younger brother of King Charles on suspicion of misconduct in public office. It follows calls for an investigation into documents allegedly indicating Andrew shared confidential government information with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein during his decade as a British trade envoy.
There's been a feeling that police forces could no longer not look at this very seriously, and I think it has been moving in one direction.
Now known as Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor after King Charles stripped him of his titles last year, he appeared in photographs on all fours over a female in the U.S. Justice Department's most recent release of Epstein files. He has always denied any wrongdoing in relation to the late disgraced financier.
I thought he'd go into hiding and get away with it. Yeah, so, no, that's all I've got to say, really. I'm pleased.
King Charles responded to the arrest, writing in part, "Let me state clearly, the law must take its course. As this process continues, it would not be right for me to comment further on this matter." The King's press team confirms Buckingham Palace was not given advance notice of Thursday's arrest, which comes on Andrew's 66th birthday.
The lack of accountability that the privileged, the wealthy, royalty, aristocracy that they have enjoyed in the past, I think we can see is really receding.
Continuing his duties, the king appeared at the opening of Fashion Week just hours after his brother's arrest. Under British law, Mountbatten-Windsor can be held for up to 24 hours in British custody before being released or held longer, pending further investigation. Jessica?
Tina, some people may be surprised that the charges are not directly related to the women, specifically Virginia Giuffre. How is her family responding today? And is there any indication from what you're hearing that additional charges could be filed?
Well, that's right. And to remind people, back in 2022, Andrew did settle out of court with Virginia Giuffre, who accused the then prince of abuse. Giuffre died by suicide last year, and today her family did release a statement telling CBS News that Andrew was, quote, never a prince. There is no indication that potentially more charges could be filed, but as in any investigation, further lines of inquiry could open up. So we will watch and we will keep you updated. Back to you.
We know you will. Tina Kraus, excellent reporting. Thank you.